Hi. Last time I read here, I moved the podium right in front of the camera, and I didn't know it. And my whole spiel got it.
You got audio.
It's a real honor to be here. Like, my students were like awesome today. I'm really excited for the next 2 days. So, like, this is just the start of something, but I feel like we're celebrating anyway. I look forward to those of you who are my students and anybody else. I'm looking forward to get to know you, and I hope you read after we're done. It'll be nice. And Ryan, it's wonderful, man. This is a really cool thing. My dorm room smells faintly of teenage boy. I don't know, did the other people, there's just this whiff of like, it's like a baby's head and vomit together. I just noticed. Thank you. I'm going to read 3 poems. They're all from this new book called Dear Corporation, which I have some copies on sale for $10. If you get here from me at any point, it's $10, and then like in the break room, it's 12, just because I don't know why. But if you can't get a copy tonight and you're interested, like feel free at any time during the conference or the next couple days to get hold of them. Dear Corporation, dream at night always of your loved ones in danger. Wake tangled in the gauze of your sheets. Draw yourself a hot bath. Unhood the windows. It's becoming harder and harder to tell whether the motion detector has been triggered or it's already morning. Try to practice your breathing. Let the day open up to you with the hiss of automated doors. Find something in the near distance to look forward to and hang on. Even if the boot is crushing your fingers, hold on. It's not the full force crush of anxiety that makes your legs do that aching thing, that feral fidgeting thing, that tenderizer thing. It's the protocol. It's the tools of the trade, and it's the glare of the money-bright capital. Fuck protocol. Fuck the tools of the trade. Fuck the lone animal bullshit. The survival of the fittest. Fuck the lions in the millions, in the billions. In the abasement and ache of the blindly entitled. Distrust the unconflicted, the unaccountable, the unworried, and the unwounded. Distrust your own impulse to leave your love in the ruins. Your pain, it's not the only pain, and it's not the worst pain. Your guilt, it's not the only guilt, and it's not the worst guilt. If the cop says the 30-year-old musician he shot dead on your block was drunk, was belligerent, was reaching for the gun, be immortally suspicious. Pay closest attention to who shifts the wind. Always wonder what it is or who it is exactly burning so close on the air. Smoke, now ghost smoke, now gone. Listen everywhere, to everyone, always. Make reckless, blood-bright basement music. Make blackout bedroom make-out noise. Make language like nosebleeds and rug burns and snake bites and shiners. Language like warm hands on warm chests between warm legs. Fail. Fail ardently, fail gloriously, and fail over and over and over again. Dear Corporation, I know I will never outlive this gritting on the pale plasticulate of my own culpability. I know I'll never outlast this too human season of proms. There's too much money involved, too much power at stake, and I can't stop watching and waiting indignantly for our glitch to kick, to crash the connection, to redact the comments about comments about comments. So I walk to the record store, stumble through the used bins, Purple Rain, reckoning, staring at the sea. On the way home, I skirt the Capitol building, trying to discern which window the governor is shattering out at us from behind. The LPs unwrapped are lightless nights of water. They have their own tidal pull in my hands. Untapped like this, their currents are glyphs that glance the buildings back in curves of fractured light. I hold the city by its edges. I find the smudges of other people's fingers, the nicks and skips and scratches of staunchly spinning years. But thank God, there's at least one thing we can all always agree on. Scars are left by even the most delicate love. Dear Corporation, the morning after the Tohoku tsunami destroyed the eastern coast of Japan, killing more than 16,000 people and causing the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant to melt down, I woke up, hungover in Wisconsin, my body leaking like a lacerated radiator. And as I toddled to the bathroom, a retired Buddhist undertaker was carefully gathering the first of over 1,000 bodies from what the ocean had left behind, clearing the mud from each mouth and throat and massaging each stiff limb, living soft for identification. Where the sky had always been, they had all last seen ocean, and I don't know why I feel the need to apologize. Is it a guilt I feel? A shame at not having suffered? A lack of purpose? Are there human things that I'm not involved in that I'm also complicit in? For 3 years, I was in love with distracting myself from being a part of even the most ephemeral communities, like those stalker flowers, always tracking the pulpy arc of the sun, my brain only bent toward the pillow, the stereo, the book, or the bottle. I held grudges, made judgments, imploded into the cellular signal of collateral light and collapsed in on myself like some vast internal sun. I forgot who I had always tried to be and came to drinking rye in my underwear on a February porch, convinced that each flake of falling snow was a shred of the only document that could help me make sense of whatever this whistleblower of a winter was trying to tell me. If only I could gather the pieces into just the right order. If only they wouldn't melt at my touch. I'm far away now. I don't see the same fraying strands of people anymore. I remember most of my life and memories the fidelity of crinkled VCR tape. I've unspooled myself on the sidewalk, and my immediate American days have only a grainy, garbled news feed's conception of the overwhelming sense of helplessness and serenity, insignificance, and irrepressible power a person must feel finding the ocean where there had only ever been sky. Maybe I shouldn't even be trying to imagine what it was like. But this is what happens to us. Against our own best judgment, maybe, but perhaps also for the best. We watch video clips of the ocean sweeping in. The cruise ships and yachts and cars swept away like stray recycling. The people are there too, thousands of them. They're just too small to see on your screen. And I imagine not what each of them must be feeling, but how I would have felt in their place, and I can't tell anymore if that is the height of empathy or selfishness. There is so much unexpected ego even in this line of self-interrogation that reading back I'm astonished and ashamed, and no matter what I think or feel or what beliefs I eventually click on or away from, here is the truth. I will wake up tomorrow in a progressive college town in the upper Midwest of America and walk out into the spring sun to post this letter to you. The one person, my dear corporation, I know I can say anything to. The one person I know will not judge me for the failure of these words to convey what I truly mean, who will not judge me for not even knowing what I truly believe anymore, who knows how easily words can become the most inscrutable pathogens in their passing. And there will be sky above me, and living people alive that I love. And there will be dark wing beats of anxious air atoning in all of our lungs.